Hi, Wildman third grade students. Miss Loafman here, and I hope you're having a great day. I just wanted to talk to you for just a few minutes about math for today. So, today we're going to be looking at fractions and actually composing fractions and decomposing fractions. And so, I wanted to talk about those two words. The word composing, when we think about composing something, have you ever heard the word compose? If you have, I want you to take a second. I want you to shout it out. What you've heard of that is composed. When I think of the word compose, I think about how we compose emails sometimes. What that actually means is that we put together an email, we type it out. So what I'm doing is I'm composing it. I'm drawing it up. I'm putting it together so that it can be sent out to someone. I also think about music when I hear the word compose. To compose music is to take all sorts of instruments and all sorts of melodies and harmonies and music notes and put them all together in one piece of music. So that's what it means to compose music. Well, we can actually do this in math too. We can compose and decompose all sorts of things like numbers and fractions. And today we're actually going to take a look at adding fractions together. That means putting them together or composing them, or taking them apart, which would mean to decompose those fractions. So I just wanted to let you know that today's video, you're going to find something in your assignments on STEM Scopes that looks like this, and you're going to watch the video. Now, it will not come through, the sound will not come through if I were to play it right here for us. So I'm going to have you, after this video, go into STEM Scopes and take a look at this information here. What do you see here on my screen? I hope you said that you saw, looks like plants. You see children. Do you know what this is back here, this building? Well, I will tell you that these children were invited to the White House in Washington, D.C. to help plant gardens that attract butterflies and to show that people can actually grow their own food. So you're going to watch the video. I want you to think about things that you notice and things that you wonder when you watch this video. And I want you to think about how math is used in this situation. So I'm going to work through a little scenario with you quickly. And here is the scenario. There were 6 big garden beds at the White House. So I'm going to stop right there. Because before I go any further, I'm going to draw this out. I'm not even going to go any further without drawing a picture of what that looks like. So when I think of garden beds, if I were to draw this on my dry erase board, I would draw I would draw 6 garden beds, similar to this. Okay? So, with these 6 garden beds, students planted seedlings in 3 of the beds. I'm going to stop right there because I want to show that on my board. I want to make sure that I see which ones the students planted. So students planted seedlings or just seeds in 3 of the beds. So I'm going to write a little S beside 3 of these. Okay. That's an S, and that stands for student. And then it goes on to say, and the White House chefs, which means the cooks at the White House that make meals for the president and the first lady and all the staff at the White House, The White House chefs planted seedlings in one of the beds. Kind of bright over there. So one of the beds, I'm just going to put a C for chefs. I actually not write that out. Chefs. Okay? So there it is. Now, what I want us to do is put a fraction inside each of the boxes to help us know what we're actually looking at. Okay? So, each box represents what fraction? I hope you said 1/6. Said 1/6, you've got that right. So each box is going to say 1/6. 1/6, 1/6, 1/6, 1/6. So now, when we are composing fractions, we are going to take a look at the question and then compose it down here along the bottom. So it says, the question is actually, how many beds still need to be planted? How many beds still need to be planted? So if I'm showing you this, and we've got, trying to let you see it clearly, we've got 3 that say S for student, 1 that says chefs. How many still need to be planted? Did you say 2? Well, actually, that is partly correct. But if we're actually thinking about it with in a fraction form, we're going to say that 1/6 plus 1/6 plus 1/6, which is what the students planted, that equals 3/6. Okay, equals 3/6. Now I'm going to take a look at what the chefs planted. They planted 1/6, so I'm going to add 1/6 to that. And I see here 3 plus 1 is 4, so 4/6. And then we have how many left? We have actually 2/6. So 4/6. Let me try to find it. 4/6 plus 2/6 equals 6/6, which makes our whole thing. This makes the whole garden. So what is needed to still plant? Which part of the garden? 2/6. I hope that you saw a good visual of how we can compose fractions. All it means is that we're putting them together and adding them up. So today I want you to work on the garden fraction STEM Scopes assignment, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Reach out to your teacher with any questions that you may have. We are here to help you. See you later.